Hello everyone, this is Dr. Nisha Nujumudeen. So the topic of discussion for the day is personal income, personal disposable income and national disposable income. Let's have a quick look into all these topics. Now, those who have missed the previous topics, you can check the playlist of this particular video series so that you will not miss concepts like GDP, GNP, factor income, potential GDP, etc. So now, having said that, what is personal income in simple terms? So now, this is again another important concept in economics. So personal income is defined as the sum total of income received by an individual from every sources. So in one single keyword, I can say that the income received from every source is called as personal income in simple terms. For example, you are earning a salary worth 30,000 because you're doing a job. So that is what your basic salary. Now, apart from salary, you are having a property. You are giving it out for rent. Aren't you not receiving rent, monthly rent? That is also the income received by you. Apart from what? The 30,000 salary that you get. Now, for example, you have 1 lakh rupees with you. You are giving it as interest outside. Monthly, you are getting 1,000 rupees as interest. That is also what? An income you receive. So now, the income an individual receives from every sources, your salaries, your wages, your interest, profits, whatever, your rent, all these are considered to be a part of personal income. And now, this personal income is the income that is received by the factors of production of a country. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. And the factor income received by them is actually coming under what? Personal income. But this personal income do not consist of certain items such as corporate taxes and undistributed profits. Undistributed profits means the profits that are not distributed to the shareholders. For example, I am investing, let's say 50 lakh rupees in your company, which means we wanted 1 crore. 50 lakhs you have, 50 lakhs you're looking for somebody to invest. So now I have a share in your company and I'm investing 50 lakhs there. So now as a shareholder, I am supposed to receive what? A profit. And profit is called as what? Dividends, because it is share profit. So now if that profit is undistributed, then such kind of profits are not a part of what? They are not a part of personal income. That is how the concept is. Whereas corporate taxes and undistributed profits, they are a part of national income. So this is what you should know with regard to personal income. Now, having said that, this personal income is actually what? A part of national income. National income is a broader concept. Under that comes what? Your personal income. You just have to keep in mind that the income that an individual or a household receives from all the sources. That's it. Having said that, for example, the government is giving you some subsidies. Let's say food subsidy, fertilizer subsidy, or let's say the government is giving some allowances like unemployment allowances, education allowances. So now, are you not getting income? Yes. So apart from wages, salaries, interest, rents, dividends, etc., even the income that you receive from the government, they are called as transfer payments. What are they? Transfer payments. They are also what? They are also a part of personal income. For example, the government is giving you scholarship allowances to study. Will the government ask you, hey, listen, I have paid you this, so you pay me back? No, it is for the socio-economic welfare of the country. So those are called as transfer payments. So personal income includes what? Transfer payments also. But they don't include what? Corporate taxes and undistributed profits. Now, this particular personal income, since we studied what is transfer payments, let me tell you what is that. Transfer payments in simple terms, it means unilateral transfers or unilateral payments in which means payments given by the government to the citizen for their own benefit without the citizens having to repay it back. Examples like pensions, unemployment allowances, scholarship allowances, subsidies, etc. I hope it is clear for you. Having said that, the next topic, what is that? Personal disposable income. So now, personal disposable income, or let's say PDI, that is what? A part of personal income. Let's say for example, 1 lakh is your personal income. Okay. Now from that 1 lakh, you are paying your taxes. When this employer is giving you the salary, they will minus what? Your TDS, tax reduction at source, which is your direct tax. Now, after that, you get one amount. After receiving that amount again, you have to make your rent payment, house EMIs, electricity charges, fees, fines, penalties, etc. So now, from 1 lakh, your income becomes 50,000. Whatever income is remaining in your hand, after making all the payments, like tax, fees, fines, penalties, rent, payments, etc., that is called as personal disposable income in simple term. Disposable means at your will, at your discretion. You are free to spend the money the way you want. So now, this 50,000 rupees, what you have in your hand, after making all the payments like taxes, rents, electricity bill, etc., you can either save it or you can either spend it. The choice is yours. So some people, for example, 30,000 rupees, they will save. 20,000 rupees, they will spend out of 50,000. Whereas for some other people, it will be ulta. So now the choice of your saving and investment is totally yours, right? For every individual, it is different based on what their budgetary requirements. So now, having said that, the money that is available in the hands of an individual after making all these payments is called as personal disposable income in simple terms. Now, you need to understand fees, fines, penalty. They are called as non-tax revenue. For example, you have not, paid the school fees on time. Now, automatically, if 1,000 rupees is your school fees, there will be a penalty of 200 rupees if you are not paying it on time. So now that is called as penalty. For example, somebody is going the bike nicely with his or her friend. So now they're not wearing a helmet. The police tells you, hey, listen, hero, stop. You better pay a fine and leave here because you're not following the traffic rules. So now that is called as what? The fine. When you go and register your marriage, your birth, or let's say somebody wants to get a death certificate, you go where? To the government office. Do you think they do all these services free of cost? No. You have to pay a fees for that. So all these are revenues for the government, right? And now you are making what? You are making a payment as well. So now fees, fines, penalties, they are called as non-tax revenue. But if you want to get what? Want to get that particular service, you are paying for that. From your personal income, money is going out of your hand. So now, after all those payments also, whatever remains in your hand, that is called as personal disposable income in simple terms. I hope it is clear for you. And now, having said that, in this particular concept, I told you, it is your choice whether to save or invest. More the savings, more the investment, which means higher the level of saving, higher the level of investments, and vice versa. Just keep this point in mind. It will be useful for the upcoming sessions. Okay. Now the next one, that is national disposable income. We were talking about personal income and personal disposable income. Now comes the national disposable income. Now national means what? From the country's point of view. It refers to the total disposable income that is left, or let's say that is available with the country as a whole for carrying out all its expenditure activity. So that is called as national disposable income in simple terms. Now this national disposable income, what are they? It refers to the disposable income of the country as a whole, whereas personal disposable income means the amount of money that is available with the households or the individuals after making all the payments. This is the major point of difference. I hope all these concepts are crystal clear for you people. So make sure that you revise these concepts, take down the notes, and feel free to put your feedbacks via the comment box. Stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you and Jai Hind.